We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. Defense Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. explains that the supposed rumblings in the armed forces of the Philippines may be due to anxiety being experienced by military personnel on the possible effects of the law mandating a 3-year term for senior military officers. Under Republic Act 11709, the AFP Chief of Staff, Vice Chief of Staff, Deputy Chief of Staff, heads of the major services, Unified Command commanders, and Inspector General will have a 3-year term of office unless sooner terminated by the President. The new law also reduced the tenure in grade or the maximum allowed length of time that an officer can hold a particular post before he or she is promoted. Galvez said some officers are airing their concerns on career advancement, particularly on promotion and future deployments. In a Senate hearing, Galvez suggested to lawmakers to possibly amend the law to thresh out and address the concerns of the military personnel. Galvez also assured that the careers of the AFP enlisted personnel are among the concerns of the organization. The National Telecommunications Commission is planning to set up satellite SIM registration sites to hasten SIM card registration in the country. At least 45 remote areas within 15 regions have already been identified by the NTC, according to its officer in charge, Commissioner Ella Blanca Lopez. During their meeting with member agencies and telecommunication companies, Lopez said the NTC recommended a simultaneous rollout of SIM registration in the remote areas starting January 25. She said the Interagency Ad Hoc Committee vowed to help telcos in visiting these areas, while telcos are expected to submit their operational feasibility plan today. As of January 18, the NTC said a total of 22.29 million SIM cards have been registered nationwide. Around 96 substation commanders of the Southern Police District were found negative for illegal drugs during a surprise drug test. SPD Chief Brigadier General Kirby John Kraft ordered the surprise drug test on Wednesday at the multipurpose hall of the SPD headquarters in Fort Bonifacio, Taguig. All officials tested negative for shabu and marijuana. The SPD said it is ready to release the official chemistry report of the 96 substation commanders. National Capital Region Police Office Chief Major General Jonel Estomo lauded the efforts of the SPD in cleansing the ranks of rogue police personnel. This came after Interior Secretary Benjamin Abalos appealed to all police colonels and generals to submit their courtesy resignations. Estomo said all 76 third-level officers of the NCRPO have submitted their courtesy resignations. In news overseas, South Korea will no longer require people to wear masks in most indoor spaces starting January 30. Korean authorities said that face masks will only be required on public transport and in medical facilities. This is one of South Korea's last major pandemic restrictions in place since October 2020, as other restrictions such as social distancing and curfews have been dropped. On the other hand, those who test positive for COVID-19 are still mandated to isolate themselves for 7 days. Prime Minister Han Duck-soo said the decision was made in view of the country's solid medical response capabilities, decreased number of critical cases and deaths, and a downtrend in new infections. About 29.9 million South Koreans have been infected with COVID-19 and more than 33,000 have died. And that's the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Presidential Communications Office and Radio Pilipinas RP1. Stay tuned for more news updates. I'm Marita Muaje. We tell stories that inspire change.